So you're planning a trip to Oahu. Awesome. You're probably dreaming of that perfect vacation, but let's be real. How do you avoid the usual tourist traps and make it something special? Well, today we're going to break down a really cool solution for exploring the island, a multi-day private tour.
We all have this image burn into our minds, right? This is the shot you see all over Instagram. It's those incredible sunsets, finding that secret beach, and just soaking in all that amazing beauty. This is the vacation we're all hoping for.
I mean, who isn't really? You've put in the time, saved the money, booked the flights, and you are ready for an experience you'll never forget. The dream is to have a trip that just feels, well, magical and perfectly you.
And that is the million-dollar question, isn't it? How do you take that dream and make it a reality? How do you build an adventure that actually fits your family, your interests, and your speed, instead of just following some generic one-size-fits-all plan? This is where we run into a really common problem. Let's call it the Oahu travel dilemma. It's that gap between the amazing vacation you're imagining and the kind of cookie-cutter trip you often get stuck with on a standard tour.
You know the feeling. The big tour bus experience can feel like a total blur. You're rushed from one photo spot to the next, crammed in with a bunch of strangers, and stuck on this rigid schedule that has zero room for you to say, hey, what's down that cool-looking side street?
So what's the answer to this travel dilemma? Well, that's where a private, multi-day tour comes into play. And today, we're looking at a specific package that's designed to be the perfect fix.
Okay, so here's the deal, and it's a pretty good one. You book 2 full, totally private, customized days of exploring, and you get a third day for half off. It's designed to let you really get to know the island, not just skim the surface. Let's just let that sink in for a second. 50% off. That discount on day 3 is what really turns this from just a quick visit into a deep dive. It makes a truly immersive experience a whole lot more affordable.
So, what does 50% off actually look like in your wallet? We're talking about potential savings of up to $750. I mean, think about that. That's your budget for amazing food, maybe some surf lessons, or cool souvenirs. Basically paid for right there.
All right, saving money is great, for sure. But what really sets a private tour apart? Let's get into how this whole approach creates a completely different and way better kind of vacation.
Okay, this list right here, it basically solves every single headache of a standard tour. It's your itinerary. You go at your pace. You have a local guide who knows how to dodge traffic or pivot if it starts to rain. And maybe the best part? It's just you and your crew, no strangers. And hey, don't just take my word for it. This is a real review from a family. Danielle says it all, right? Personalization, making sure everyone got to see what they wanted, and having a guide with that deep local knowledge and connections. That's huge.
So this all probably sounds pretty good, but you might be wondering, okay, is this going to be a huge pain to set up? Let's walk through it, because it's actually way easier than you'd think.
It's really just a simple 4-step thing you do online. You pick your days, say how many people are in your group, choose a start time, and then you confirm. But that last part is the real secret sauce. You fill out a survey to tell them exactly what you're into, so the trip is tailored for you before you even land.
All right, let's put it all side by side. This chart makes it super clear. On one side, you've got the usual limits of other tours. You're in a shared group, you can't really change things. On the other side, you've got a model built around a custom plan, clear pricing, and your very own guide. It's a no-brainer, really.
Now, to keep things totally transparent, let's look at what the flat rate covers. You get the driver, the vehicle, that expert guide, and all the help planning. What's not included are your personal choices. Your food, tickets to attractions, or gear rentals. It's all a la carte, which is great because you only pay for the stuff you actually want to do. And the possibilities for what you can do in those 3 days, they're pretty much endless. You could spend a day on the history of Pearl Harbor, then another checking out the food trucks and chill vibe of the North Shore, and then maybe a third day hiking to a waterfall. You can mix and match to create your own perfect adventure. So, after hearing all this, you might be asking yourself, is this the right fit for me? Well, it really just comes down to what you want out of your vacation. Are you there to just check things off a list, or are you there to make actual memories?
So who is this for? Well, it's perfect for families who need that flexibility for the kids. It's amazing for couples who just want a relaxed, romantic pace. And honestly, it's for anyone who loves an authentic experience but wants a local expert to handle all the stressful logistics.
Because ultimately, it's all about getting to this feeling, that moment of pure chill, where you're not looking at a clock, you're not worried about traffic, you're not wondering what's next.
You're just there. You're in the moment. That is the real luxury.
And this really sums up the whole philosophy. The entire setup, the private guide, the flexible plan, the 3 days, it's all designed to take the stress away so that your only job is to have fun and make memories.
So I'll just leave you with this final thought. When it's all said and done, when you're on that flight home, what do you want to bring back with you? A checklist of places you saw through a bus window, or an amazing story that you'll be telling for years to come?